Let's go down to Bayou Country. That's right, today we're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the LSU Tigers and the legendary Benny's Car Wash.
Hey, welcome to Sonny's The Car Wash Factory. I'm Anthony Analetto, and today we're heading down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana to tour Benny's Car Wash and Quick Lube facility. Benny Alfred and his family have been champions in the car wash industry for years and always pushed innovation within our profession to a point where many of us have just shaken our head in wonder. I know I'm not alone in my feeling of gratitude towards the Alfred family, both for their consistent push to improve the business of washing cars and their willingness to share with us what works and what doesn't work. When Benny and his 3 sons started construction of an 8-acre project in a stagnant, older part of town that hadn't seen a significant commercial construction in years, I started to scratch my head. Drive around this neighborhood and you can count the boarded up storefront windows of previous investments that have failed to overcome the area's demographic challenges. Traditionally, this would make an ill-advised location for a car wash. But this is where the Alfred family chose to build a 180-foot express exterior car wash tunnel with 36 free vacuum stations alongside a gas station with 8 MPDs, that's 16 loading positions, a 5,200 square foot convenience store with 50 parking spaces, a 5-bay oil change center, and an express detail center complete with a moving conveyor belt that moves the employees and the cars at the same time. Visit the site on any good day and you're likely to see well over 1,000 clean, dry, shiny cars leave the property, not only with a clean car, but a full tank of gas and a driver holding a fountain drink. If you're a true believer in conventional wisdom and site selection, you may find yourself scratching your head. Sit back and enjoy the tour of Benny's Greenwell Springs location in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Everyone who came to visit said, please don't build there, you're just not going to do well there. And my dad was right on the money on it. And you know, as a full-service car wash, and most people still think in terms of full-service demographics, where you do have to have shopping, you do have to have high traffic count, you do have to have, it's great to have high income. But when you go to the express exterior, you know, things change a little bit, you know. It's around 8 acres, so it's a big site for modern day car washes. We're not using all 8 acres, some of it is in the back, but it's a really large site, 180-foot conveyor, 5-bay lube, detail belt, 8 MPD gas station with a 130-foot by 40-foot wide, 40-foot deep convenience store. So we got a lot of facility, a lot of concrete, a lot of room. The thing is, the one-stop shop, and Walmart told us that it does work. You know, people do like to go to one-stop shop. However, if you look at Walmart over the years, they have several formats. They got the super Walmarts, they have their old basic Walmart, they have their neighborhood markets, which is just gas and grocery stores. They have convenience stores. So for us, we have a little bit of everything. We have express tunnels, we have full service, we have gas, convenience store, and at this site at Greenwell Springs Road, the entire complex together is worked out very well. And I've been to a lot of car washes to see where they've just had gas to have gas, and it wasn't profitable on its own. And then there's hundreds of examples out there of gas stations that added car washes that just aren't successful. I really believe that you have to do them separate, treat them as separate businesses. We have separate management. Our C-store people don't work in our car washes. Our car wash people don't work in our C-store. We treat them separate, and we do offer it at the gas pump and at the gas stations. And we're trying to come up with even more creative ways to promote our gas from our car wash. I do know some places throughout the country are giving discounts when you buy car washing and stuff like that. We haven't started that yet. We're building our brand instead of someone else's, so people are starting to recognize our brand. It gives us, being in Louisiana, we have access to a lot of supply, different variety of supply for gasoline. There's a lot of refineries here, so it gives us a chance to buy, get better buy on gas, and therefore pass it on to our consumer. There's another misconception out there that everybody thinks that the in-bay is going to die and it's the only way to go is a tunnel, which I believe is wrong. I think there is a place for in-bays. I think there's a place for tunnels. I think if you have a gas station with and their focus is not car washing, in-bays are great. You know, they're open 24 hours. You don't necessarily happen to have a person monitoring them every second of the day. They do what they do, and they do it well. They don't wash a whole lot of vehicles, but they are a good convenience to customers, and when they're kept up well and they're done right, I think they're very successful. car wash tunnel, on the other hand, a conveyorized car wash, takes a lot more effort, in our opinion, and you have to man it, we think. You have to have more space. Like I said previously, you have to treat it as a separate business. And I think they work very well together, and I think we've proven that in several of our locations, that the gas and the car wash done right will work very well, and they'll help support each other. We went with a 180-foot conveyor, and it's packed full with equipment. And equipment overall is relatively inexpensive, and for what you get for it. Our goal is to turn out a very clean car at very high line speeds, and I think we're definitely accomplishing that. We have 3 mitters, we have 5 sets of side brushes, we have 2 sets of wraps, we have 20 feet from our dryers to our RO water. We got a lot of room and really spread them out there, and we get to really put a lot of soap on there, run the chain a little quick. We have a lot of equipment to clean the cars, and I think we turn out a really good product there, and therefore it's a better value for our customer. The detail area, we put in a 80-foot moving conveyor belt. The entire vehicle sits on the belt and moves. We use a system from Interlocks, which is a Louisiana company, and we pull the vehicle in there. It's a 12-foot wide belt, and it's 80 feet long, and the people move with the belt and clean the vehicle. And that is something I think we've proven it has been very successful. At our full services, where we detail and clean the vehicles in the bays and with stationary parking the cars and doing it, our labor is substantially higher. With the belt, we've been able to produce 10 cars an hour express detail with 4 people, real successful and real consistent. And the other theory behind it is people don't complain when something's moving. Our oil change, we have 5 bays there, and the reason we built it really large is here we have state inspections, and a lot of places do, and we do state inspections there, so we use one of the bays for that, and sometimes 2 of the bays. The others is 3 bays, so it fit well there, and we share the lobby with the detail area, so it works out nice. We have 1 set of bathrooms for the detail and for the oil change. We have 1 lobby for both. So there again, back to the one-stop shop, and they can come there and they can get their oil change, they can get their state inspection, they can get a 6-pack of beer, they can get a lot of things in one place, and they can get their car cleaned as well. And we think it adds a lot to it. C-Store, we have 8 MPDs, which is 16 fueling positions. And then our convenience store, we have as much as 50 parking places front and back, which we think is really important to convenience stores. People want to start parking as close as they can to the front. And our store, we offer a lot of fountain drinks. We offer a lot of FCB frozen carbonated drinks. We really have a lot of variety, and that's if you come to our store, you'll pretty much find what you're looking for if it's in the convenience store realm of things. Between cigarettes, beer, your traditional convenience store items, we have them. Gas, our pumps, we chose to go with 8 MPDs just to give a lot of fueling positions, and we could have put more MPDs there, but we wanted to space them out. We went with a lot of space. We went with almost 75 feet to 80 feet between the front door and the first MPD, so customers have a lot of room to back in and out, and to swing motorhomes or boats or whatever. So we did not want it crammed. We had the room, so we really spaced things out to hopefully let it flow a lot better. Right now, I think I'd build it just like we did. I really do. It's worked out very well. It flows well. It's been very successful, and I can't think of anything right now that I would change.
I want to thank Justin Alfred and the entire Alfred family for allowing us to visit their facility. I hope you enjoyed the tour and picked up a few ideas along the way. We appreciate your interest in Sonny's, and as always, good luck and good washing.